My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President, and here at New Lex, we are
One Team All Sports.
Good evening, Panther fans, and welcome inside of Jim Leckrone Gymnasium and another night of Lulex Lady Panthers basketball. Tonight it's tourney time as Bo Dupler's 7th-seeded team takes on the number 18 seed Ironton Tigers in a Division V Southeast District quarterfinals. Alongside Quinn Mildenstein, Alex Thorngate, Michael Steele, I'm Greg Mitz. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. The game being brought to you by the Orange and Black Boosters. We begin with the New Lexington Panthers, the number 7 seed in this tournament with a 14-8 record. They finished second in the small school division of the NBL behind West Muskingum. The Panthers coming in tonight having last played back on the 7th of February, defeating Meadowbrook here at home. Quinn Mildenstein, good evening to you, my friend. Good to be in the broadcast booth with you. You're a junior here at New Lex. Good to see you. Let's talk about that layoff for a minute. 11 days in between games. You don't ever do that in the regular season. Here you come playing your first tournament game with an 11-day break.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Coach Bo Dupler has done I'm sure he's had some more vigorous practices, keep them warm and ready to go. I don't have any doubt in them. I think they'll perform well tonight despite the break.
Yeah, I had the chance to talk to Bo Dupler on the floor about a half hour ago. He said, just get in, get out, get your work done, and move on. Had the opportunity to scrimmage, but could not find a dance partner. It takes two to tango. So New Lex without live action since back on February 7th. You cannot allow that rust to make for a slow start. If tip time is 7 o'clock, you've got to start at 7 o'clock because there is no tomorrow. This is the tournament. The New Lexington Panthers come in shooting it at 37% overall, 27% from downtown, 65% from the free throw line. The turnover number, not bad, 11.8 per game. Might like to have that closer to 10, but 11.8 at the high end of acceptable. It all starts with senior Chloe Dick, who has had a tremendous season. She'll be named first team All-MVL here in the coming weeks, likely first team All-Southeast District. Dick enters tonight averaging 16.1 points, close to 5 rebounds, 41% shooting, 82% from the free throw line. Quinn and Chloe Dick.
Yeah, she's a tremendous athlete. I mean, you know, she's a really good basketball player, and she was a huge contributing factor to the state final volleyball run our girls had. She's truly a tremendous athlete, and I think they will be relying on her to do a lot of the heavy lifting tonight. You're
right. They're going to rely on her and her experience in this ball game tonight. Similarly, senior Mackenzie McCoy, she's also had a stellar final campaign here at New Lexington. Kens comes in 11.5 points, 2.3 steals. They kind of feed off her. She's the engine that makes them go, the catalyst for their transition game, whatever you want to say. Mackenzie McCoy's had a big season.
Yeah, I mean, she's huge on the defensive end. I mean, jittering those turnovers and allowing those fast break opportunities. I mean, allowing Chloe Dick, to get down there, get open.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of times she makes the play. Somebody else gets the basket, but it's Mackenzie McCoy that made the play. That's a really good point. Quite the rookie season. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Well said. It's quite the rookie season for freshman Izzy Ward. Ward comes in averaging 6.6 points, 2.7 rebounds from the guard position. That's not a bad number. 2.1 assists per game. Freshman Izzy Ward.
Yeah, I mean, in the coming years, I think Izzy Ward could be an absolute problem for the NBL. Maybe fill in those shoes Chloe Dick will leave when she leaves and graduates and goes off to college.
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head. She'll step right into that role that Chloe Dick will vacate after this year. That's a really good point. Izzy Ward, she's been fun to watch all season long. Been in some foul trouble the last couple of ball games. We'll have to keep an eye on that tonight. It's not a real deep New Lex team, so important to keep Izzy out of foul trouble. Seniors Caroline Dupler, Gracie Newland will round out the starting lineup tonight for the Panthers. Both have been really good. Caroline Dupler, I mentioned a minute ago, I was talking to her dad, Bo, before the game. She's fun to watch in just that she's going to give you what she's got, and that's all you can really ask.
Yeah, tremendous athlete.
Indeed. Like we're referred to as a whirling dervish against Meadowbrook a couple Saturdays ago. She has been fun to watch. And again, as a coach, all you can ask, give me what you got. And Caroline Dupler definitely does that. Let's talk about the bench here real fast, Quinn. Sophomore Layla Baker, she'll be the first off the bench tonight for the Panthers. Really good in that role against Meadowbrook in here 2 Saturdays ago. In fact, the entire bench was solid that day, and that's going to play a role tonight as well. Yeah,
I mean, having a deep bench is incredibly important in the game of basketball. You can't just rely on your starting 5 to go out there and play the entire game and, expect them to do it all. So it's great to have a bench that you can rely on, especially in this tournament.
Baker's been really good. She'll get big minutes tonight as well. All right, let's shift gears. Let's talk about the visitors tonight. Clad in their road blacks, orange trim, the Ironton Tigers, 4-17, 4-18, I beg your pardon, on the season. They are members of the Ohio Valley Conference and the number 18 seed in this tournament, led by first-year head coach Mike Freeman. They come in having dropped 7 out of 8, most recently last Wednesday when they fell to Franklin Furnace Green by the score of 56-26. Quinn, they don't have a good record. They come in struggling. They've dropped 7 out of 8. But it's a tournament.
Yeah.
And that means you never know. Everybody's a threat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
respect your opponent, so on and so forth.
yeah, I mean, in college basketball, it's called March Madness for a reason. I mean, anything can happen in these tournament games. I mean, you get one of these lower seeds that can get going and get hot quick. I mean, the tougher seeds, they're in trouble, man.
Yeah, in fact, I want to talk about that here coming up just shortly. It has not been an easy season for the Tigers. They have suffered some really big losses, and by really I mean 91-4, 90-8 to Portsmouth and Fairland, respectively. And that's not good for anybody. But the problem is, as we just mentioned, you can't look at that because you start looking at that and you start taking them lightly, and next thing you know, you're going to be in a dogfight in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you got to take the record out of it. You got to view them as they're going to be a competitive opponent, and you got a game plan for them.
Now, one area New Lex will have an advantage in is that turnovers have really plagued the Tigers this season. Multiple nights on the year, they've turned the ball over 40 times. Plus, that is a remarkable number. That's something New Lex will look to take advantage of with their pressure tonight as the ball game goes on. They do have some athleticism, the Tigers do, and it begins with senior center number 5, Lexi McCall. Well, she's almost like a point center. She actually brings the ball up the court half the time. New Lex is going to have to deal with her on both ends tonight. She can handle it, she can rebound it, and she can run the floor. Senior Lexi McCall, she will be in the starting lineup tonight. The senior point guard is number 4, Addie Neal. She's a threat for the Tigers as well. Neal has ability, especially on the perimeter. Keep an eye on that matchup between her and Mackenzie McCoy tonight. That'll be an important and fun matchup to watch as you follow us tonight on the Huddle stream here from Jim Lacrone Gymnasium. Sophomore guard Peyton Royal will not be in the starting lineup. Had started the last several games. Number 15 Royal, just a sophomore I mentioned a minute ago. Threat on both ends of the floor as well. She's played real well lately for Mike Freeman's club. Not in the lineup tonight. We'll see if Peyton Royal plays off the bench. We mentioned it a minute ago, Quinn. They're a threat, especially if they get off to a good start. And when you look at New Lex's layoff, that's going to be an issue, getting off to a good start and not giving Ironton any reason to believe. And you know, the other part of that is if Ironton falls behind, I do question how much fight they have left in them this season.
Yeah, you know, I mean, respectfully, you know, with the season they're kind of having, the morale is most likely a little bit low. So I imagine the Panthers get out to a hot start and Ironton starts sluggish. They may throw in the bucket. Yeah,
we'll see. That's kind of what we're going to keep an eye on here in this first quarter. The winner advances to the semifinals, the district semifinals in Division 5 on Saturday against either number 19 seed Nelsonville York or number 6 seed North Adams. Those two hooking up tonight as well. In fact, that game tips at the same time as our game does. The semifinals will be at Waverly High School on Saturday at 12:45 p.m. tip-off. And we'll try to update you on that game as hours go on tonight. New Lexington and Ironton just about 7 or 8 minutes away from tipping things off here at Jim Lacrone Gymnasium. Tonight's ball game is being brought to you by the Orange and Black Boosters. Thanks so much to them, as well as AD Amanda McCoy.
My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President. And here at New Lex, we are
One team, all sports.
Greg Mitz, Quinn Mildenstein, Alex Thorngate, Michael Steele with you on this Wednesday night as we begin Division 5 Southeast District Tournament play here. New Lexington and Ironton a couple minutes away from tipping off. Let's take you around the MVL, the Muskingum Valley League girls basketball tournaments as we get started this evening in the East/Southeast Division 3. That's right, it's all one district. Tonight, number 4 seed New Philadelphia is at number 3 Tri-Valley, the game in Dresden tonight, the Tri-Valley Scotties. The winner gets Zanesville on Saturday at 1 o'clock in Willow. That game going tonight. Again, we'll try to update you on that one as the ball game goes on this evening as well. Tri-Valley and New Philadelphia tonight. Tomorrow, Quinn Mildenstein, not too far from here. It's a big one. Number 3 Athens, number 2 Sheridan. The winner advances to the semifinal potentially against number 1 UDOTO on Monday tomorrow, Atherton Sheridan.
Yeah, I mean, these are two pretty big schools. It's going to be a heavyweight bout. Sheridan kind of gave New Lex the business this year, but they're a really good team, and I think it'll be a great duel between them and Athens.
Number 2 versus number 3, not very far from here at Glen Hersey Gymnasium in Thornville. That game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. East District Division 4. There's a whole bunch of games tomorrow featuring MVL clubs. Number 15, Meadowbrook, is at number 2, Indian Creek. Number 12, Minerva, is at number 7, Maysville, not very far from here, just up 345 in Southtown. The Maysville Panthers home tomorrow night. Also tomorrow night, number 14, Cambridge at number 3, Philo at the power plant in Duncan Falls. Dan Hilty's Philo Electrics. They'll look to advance to the next round. Also tomorrow, number 16 seed Riverview is at number 1, Carrollton. Number 13 seed John Glenn at number 4, West Holmes. And the Morgan Raiders are at home tomorrow night. The number 5 seed Raiders, they will host St. Clairsville, the 11 seed. That ball game tomorrow night in McConnellsville in East Division 4. East Division 5 next Wednesday. That's right, a week from tonight. The league champion West Muskingum Tornadoes will open their tournament run as the number 4 seed as they take on number 8 seed Fairless. That game next Wednesday night. The winner of that game advances to the Division 5 District Championship game with a potential shot at the regional tournament. And to wrap things up in the MVL, East District Division 6 on Saturday, number 9 Crooksville will be at number 4 seed Highland. Thanks so much for being a part of our pregame show here tonight. We'll pause a couple minutes for the national anthem. After that, we'll have tonight's starting lineups. Produced on the court. Let's get you the starting lineups. Beginning with the Ironton Tigers, the visitors tonight led by first-year head coach Mike Freeman, dressed in their road blacks, orange trim. Ironton across their journeys in block print. Their guards are number 4, Addie Neal, and number 20, Addison Murray. Up front, I should say, they will start number 5, Lexi McCall, number 13, Julie Hankins, and number 22, Chloe Patterson. It's Neal, McCall, Hankins, Murray, and Patterson for the Ironton Tigers, the number 18 seed in the tournament. For the New Lexington Panthers, clad in their home whites, Lady Panthers on those jerseys, the black and orange trim. It's the lineup you've grown used to seeing all season long. The guards are Mackenzie McCoy, Chloe Dick, and Izzy Ward, senior, freshman, respectively. And up front, Bo Dupler will start. Senior Gracie Newland and senior Caroline Dupler. McCoy, Newland, Dick Dupler, and Ward for the homestanding New Lexington Panthers as tip-off approaches here at Jim Leckrone Gymnasium. Thanks so much for making us a part of your Wednesday nights. Winner advances to the semifinal on Saturday afternoon against either North Adams or Nelsonville York. Division 5 Southeast District quarterfinal tonight. We begin tournament play. It's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
Isn't it? The first tournament game. I don't care how good you are, it's just a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Kids get a little bit nervous, too.
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure in these playoff games.
Indeed there is.
Go home.
Players being introduced on the court down below us. National anthem just moments from now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able and remove your hats as we honor America and those who have served.
We pause for the national anthem. Our national anthem here at Jim Leckrone Gymnasium at New Lexington High School, the Panthers and the Ironton Tigers. I'm Greg Mitz. Quinn Mildenstein sits to my left, as do Alex Thorngate and Michael Steele, putting us on and off air this evening. Division 5 Southeast District quarterfinal. Lexi McCall and Caroline Dubler will jump it up. And away we go in Perry County, and New Lex will go on offense first. Mackenzie McCoy. And it looks like Ironton will go zone. 1-2-2 zone to start the ball game. New Lex probably not surprised by this. Ball swings on the right-hand side of the floor to Dupler in triple threat position. So skip it into the middle of Gracie Newland. Look at the basket, Gracie. Here's Dupler down the paint. Puts it up and in. Wow. New Lex draws first blood.
Heavily contested on the layup there.
A really good take by Dupler. Now a turnover. We mentioned it a minute ago. Ironton turns it over a lot. Here's Newland. 3-ball on the way from the corner. Oh, it's just off the rim. And the rebound corralled in the corner by Lexi McCall of Ironton, and she'll start it ahead. Addie Murray, senior guard. She's double teamed at the line, but he gets it across. Double teamed again, needs to get rid of it, and finds Neal. Neal trying to get it down low, and she does to Julie Hankins, who lays it up and in. Newland went for the steal, couldn't get it, and Ironton knots the game at 2. Here is McCoy. She's near the head of the key. Now Ironton goes man-to-man on the second possession. Newland forced to go corral the ball on the sideline. McCoy splits the defense, gets to the right block, kicks it out to Dick. Dick takes the 3 on the way. It's too strong, and the rebound off the foot of Addie Neal. That's a break for the Panthers, as possession will continue.
Yeah, it's pretty lucky after the missed 3.
Yeah, the 3 was well off the mark, but Neal could not rein it in. And New Lex has it. Baseline out of bounds. Chloe Dick will trigger. She lobs it into Dupler. A little flex action, looks like it. Here's Newland wide open. She'll enter the low post to Izzy Ward. Ward pound dribble into the middle. Kick it back out to Newland. Newland all the way to the rim. That's a great take by Newland, but she couldn't finish. Rebound pinballs around, and it's out of bounds to Ironton. A really good take by Newland, but she couldn't cash it in. And now Ironton has the basketball. Expect New Lex to dial up some pressure, and they will. At about the midcourt stripe. It's an Ironton team very turnover prone. A couple times this year they turned it over more than 40 times. Here's Addie Murray dribbling right-handed. She'll bounce it in the middle to McCall. They might have numbers if they hurry. Here's Neal into the middle. She splits the defense and scores it. And Ironton starts fast. They lead at 4-2. A little over, close to 2 minutes gone. McCoy now, penetrating pitch to Gracie Newland. Newland, same action to Izzy Ward. Ward spins her way in the middle. Little right-handed layup, put it up and in. Wow. That's a great move by Ward. Give the assist to Newland, and we're even at 4. 6.6 points per game coming in for Ward, and there's another turnover by Ironton. McCall was trying to get it to Patterson, but she sails it into the New Lex bench, and it's Panthers basketball. 6.6 points per game for the freshman Ward coming in. She's battled some foul trouble the last couple times out, but so far so good for Izzy tonight. Here's McCoy. Dribble handoff, or fakes it anyway. Penetrating pitch down to Dupler. Dupler into the middle. She got a little bit too deep, and she loses it to Chloe Patterson of Ironton. And they'll look to rev it up through center and across the line. Here's Murray. She finds McCall. Nice rotation over by Dupler, but it doesn't matter, as McCall is able to lay it up and in. And it's 6-4 Ironton. 5:30 to play in the opening period. Mackenzie McCoy for the 7th-seeded New Lexington Panthers. 14-8 in the regular season. Runners-up in the small school division of the MVL. Chloe Dick able to pick up a loose change. She spins her way to the left block, kicks it out to Ward. Ward takes the 3 on the way. It's around and out, and McCall gobbles up the rebound for Ironton. And almost a turnover. Will it be? No. McCall able to fetch it. Patterson takes the 3 from the left wing, and she shoots it in. Ironton reels off 5 straight of their own, and they lead it by 5. 3 minutes gone in the opening quarter. It's 9-4 Tigers. Mackenzie McCoy between the rings, directing traffic with that left hand. And she'll run it to Ward, guarded closely by Addie Neal. Ball screens up by Dupler. Dupler probably got away with a foul there. It goes undetected. Here's McCoy, step back 3 on the way. And New Lex kind of settling a little bit for perimeter jump shots here. Ward traveled, and it's a New Lex turnover. Well, Quinn, we talked about it, the concern about a slow start after the long layoff.
Yeah, I mean, the lower seeds off to a hot start. We see this a lot in, college and high school. I mean, the upset could happen.
Here's Addie Murray, guarded closely by Newland. Now Neal. Low post entry to McCall. McCall lost the handle. It's Lucilla Fortas, picked up by Caroline Dew. I beg your pardon, that's Izzy Ward. And now the Panthers in transition, trailing by 5. Ward hesitation, dribble all the way to the right block. Wow. And she lays it in off the glass. Izzy's got 4. And the Panthers back within 1 possession, 9-6. Midway through the opening quarter, not a foul called yet, and that's not a surprise. Officials, well, as soon as I say that, there is a foul. It's a turnover into the hands of McCoy. She's shoved from behind by Neal. And it's the first team foul against the Ironton Tigers. Officials tend to swallow the whistles in the tournament. Aaliyah Lawless onto the floor for Ironton. Layla Baker for New Lex. Izzy Ward will sit for the Panthers. Chloe Patterson for Ironton. Middle stages of the opening period here at Jim Leckrone. Mackenzie McCoy looks over at her head coach Bo Dupler for instructions, and now she'll get the Panthers into their offense. Newland. She'll get a ball screen from Caroline Dupler. Chloe Dick now. Chloe, one of those Panthers not feeling great coming in, but she's got an assist right there as McCoy buries the triple. It's a 5-0 run for the Panthers, and we're even at 9.
Yeah, Panthers picked it up.
Here's Addie Murray being pressured heavily by Newland. Lawless, her first touch of the game. To Neal, she shoots a little runner along the baseline. Boy, what a hot start to the game for Ironton, and the Panthers trail again by 2. 11-9 Ironton. 3 minutes and change remaining in the opening quarter. A fast-moving first quarter. McCoy hands it off to Newland, who gets a ball screen from Chloe Dick, and now one from Dupler. And that's going to be an offensive foul against Caroline Dupler. She got away with one a minute ago, but did not get away with the second one. And Caroline is probably going to sit here. Here comes Izzy Ward. And she'll replace Dupler, at least temporarily. New Lex looking to dial up some full court pressure here. Here's McCall. In the backcourt, she'll go to Jolie Hankins. Hankins across the line, dribbling right-handed. She's met there by Layla Baker, the sophomore. Right wing entry, and that's going to be another Ironton turnover. Good play by Newland to get in the lane. And I think she deflected that off of Addison Murray. And it's New Lex basketball.
Panthers haven't really been playing defense, or more just relying off the mistakes that Ironton's been making, turning the ball over.
Yeah, step slow a couple times. You're right. Yeah. Good point. Here's McCoy. McCoy penetrating pitch. She gets it to Newland in the corner, who turns it back to the head of the key to Izzy Ward. Those two play catch. Now it's in the corner with McCoy. Penetrating pitch to Baker. Skip it across, and that pass had a little bit too much air under it. And a foul is called, and it's going to be against Chloe Dick of New Lex. It'll be Ironton basketball. The Panthers turn it over. The skip pass across the floor kind of floated over there, allowed the defense to rotate. Ironton basketball leading by 2. 2:21 to play in quarter number 1. Here's Lawless. She's double teamed in the backcourt. It's going to be a turnover and a steal by Newland. She finds Ward, who returns it to Newland in the left wing. Chloe Dick now. She gets into the paint, puts up a little runner around, and now it just will not fall. And Lexi McCall has another first quarter rebound for Ironton, her third by my count. And Murray will walk it across. Here comes Addie Murray, all the way to the left block, puts up the runner. It won't go, but they're going to get Gracie Newland for the slap on the wrist. And a couple free throws coming here for Murray. Newland's first, team's third. And 2 free throws coming here for Addison Murray. First one is well short. She'll get another one. Duplo replaces Chloe Dick. Hankins will sit in favor of Chloe Patterson for Ironton. Mike Freeman, the first-year head coach at Ironton, his son Colin, who was a good player for their boys team, is one of his assistants. Murray splits the pair, and it's a 3-point Ironton edge, 12-9, under 2 to play. And quarter number 1. Here's McCoy. McCoy, hand off to Ward. Ward spins her way to the right block where she's triple teamed. Kick it out to Newland, who might have been better served to shoot it there. Now Ward has it back, working along that left baseline. To the left block, kick it out the other side. To Baker. Baker takes the long 2. It's well off the mark. Into the hands of Addie Neal. And New Lex needs to get back in transition. 2-on-1 developing. Here's McCall. Oh, what a play by McCoy to deflect it. What good hustle by McKenzie. And that saves New Lex 2 points right there at the turnover.
Yeah, I mean, with the amount of turnovers Ironton allows, I'd expect Mackenzie McCoy to make a huge impact this game on defense with how many steals she averages.
A big impact on that play right there. Good hustle by Kennings. Now she's got it between the circles. Ball screens up by Ward. 3 on the way. She shoots it in. It's a big triple for McCoy. A big play on the defensive end. The triple on the other end, and we're even at 12. And McCoy has 6, a pair of threes. For New Lex, here's Lawless. To McCall, who had trouble with the pass, but she's able to retrieve it. Murray way out high. Gracie Newland really making her life difficult. Here's Murray. She's tied up and fouled, and if that's on Duplo, it's going to be 2. And I believe it is. And that's a problem because New Lex unable to go real deep this evening. What with the sickness? Layla Riley will check in to replace Duplo, who's going to have to sit for a while anyway. With the 2 fouls. 2 free throws coming from Murray. We're even at 12, under a minute to play in quarter number 1. Murray's first free throw is too strong. She'll get a second one. Dupler does sit. Chloe Dick returns as well. Ward will leave. A pair of subs on the floor right now for New Lex as they get into their bench. Their bench was really good against Meadowbrook in here. Back on the 7th of this month. There's Murray's second free throw. This one, oh boy, I hit every part of the rim, but it eventually drops. And Ironton regains a 1-point lead, 13-12. New Lex has not led since 6-4, but they've got the opportunity to do just that right now. They'll go with a low 1-4 look. Here comes McCoy, fakes up and goes right. Dribble hand off to Newland. Newland surveys and goes to Chloe Dick between the circles. Layla Riley now, her first touch of the night. McCoy fakes the 3, drives it, puts up with the contact and scores on Mackenzie McCoy. That was brilliant. She's got 8, and New Lex has their first lead in a while, 14-13. What a great play.
She's been amazing this first quarter so far.
That could have been a basket and a foul, but no whistle forthcoming. Here's Lawless, 14 seconds remaining in the quarter. Almost a turnover. Murray able to catch it. Oh, that might have been a double dribble. No whistle. Here's Murray into the paint. Puts up a tough shot. Nowhere close. Can New Lex get a shot? 5 seconds. Here comes Newland. 3 seconds as she crosses half court. 3 on the way from the volleyball line is just a little bit short. And we have reached the end of 1 quarter here at New Lexington High School. New Lex overcomes a 5-point deficit. They trailed at 1.9-4. They close the quarter strong, and they lead it 14-13 at the end of 1. The winner tonight gets either North Adams or Nelsonville York on Saturday, and based on the way that game has started, it's going to be North Adams. They lead 14-0 midway through the first quarter of that one. North Adams is the number 6 seed. Nelsonville York is a lower seed, 19, I believe. So it appears North Adams in control early of that one. That game would be Saturday at Waverly High School, 12:45 tip-off. But some work to do right now. New Lex can't worry about that right now. They're in a tight ball game here early. Greg Mitz, Quinn Mildenstein, Alex Thorngate, Michael Steele among a cast of thousands with you tonight on the stream. Thanks so much for tuning us in. Thanks so much to the Orange and Black Boosters, Amanda McCoy, Tony Thorngate, principal here at New Lex, for making this possible. New Lex boys team in action on Monday on the road, not very far from here at Fairfield Union in the first round of the Division IV Southeast District Boys Tournament. Jeremy Doors Club playing a lot better of late. They've played good basketball down the stretch. They'll look to keep it going on Monday night against Fairfield Union. Back to live action here as we begin the second quarter. It's Ironton basketball. The Tigers trail New Lex by a point. Caroline Dupler continues to sit. Izzy Ward returns. And here's Lexi McCall of Ironton. On the right wing, dribble handoff action to Neal. Neal being hounded by McCoy, 4 versus 4. Back to McCall now. Low post entry to Hankins. Hankins is tied up by McCoy. And it's a turnover, and it's New Lex basketball. And Mackenzie McCoy continues to play very large. She's the leading scorer for New Lex with 8 points. A game high 8, I might add. Here's Izzy Ward. She's met there at the three-point line. She's still got it. Ball for ball screen. She gets to the left block, kick it out to McCoy. McCoy penetrates into the middle. Kick it out to Baker. Baker 3 on the way. That's off the mark, and it's an easy rebound. 8 up by Addie Neal. Throw it up ahead. New Lexington back, but they're going to get a break as the pass from McCall sails out of bounds. It would have been an easy layup.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these passes go over Ironton players' heads. It's really been their one weakness tonight.
Yeah, they have turned the ball over a lot. They've actually shot it pretty well when they've gotten a shot.
Yeah.
Here's Ward again. Double stack low here for New Lex. He gets this man-to-man of Ironton. First possession, they went zone. Since then, nothing but man-to-man. And McCoy and Baker get their wires crossed. One zigged when she thought she should have zagged, and it's a turnover into the Ironton bench. And the Tigers have the basketball back. Missed opportunity there for New Lex. Lexi McCall, kind of a point center almost for Ironton. Guarded by Layla Baker. Lily Lewis is on the floor. That's blocked out of there by Chloe Dick. Maybe they'll get Chloe going a little bit. And now the Panthers in transition. Here's Ward along that raised baseline, but she's cut off. She'll go back to Newland, who directs it to the middle of the floor, and Layla Baker. McCoy thought about the 3. Now she'll take it. That one's off the Marco, and it's an easy rebound for Jolie Hankins of Ironton. New Lex unable to build on this 1-point lead. Minute 30 in, nobody scored here in the second quarter. Here's Hankins. Izzy Ward checks her way out high. Skip it across to McCall. Not really in the scoring area, about 30 feet from the basket. Almost a turnover there. Here's Murray to the free throw line and pitch to Lily Lewis onto the floor for the first time for Ironton to start the second quarter. No sign of Peyton Royal. She's the first one on the bench. Royal had been playing well coming in, but not in action so far tonight, and that's going to be a travel. Boy, that might have been a break. That's a break for New Lex. It's rule of travel. Mike Freeman of Ironton doesn't like it, and he might have a case, but the Panthers will take it. 6 minutes and change remaining in the opening half. Quinn, we got to get you some play-by-play time here.
All right.
When we hit the 5-minute mark, you take it, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Left wing entry to Mackenzie McCoy. She drives it. She's cut off. She'll turn around, throw it right back where she came from to Chloe Dick. Dick to the free throw line and the MVL logo. Now McCoy. McCoy is quadruple teamed, and she traveled. And it'll be Ironton basketball.
Slow start to this second quarter.
For both clubs,
Yeah.
More than 2 minutes in. Nobody has scored yet. Lewis sits. Back onto the floor is Addie Murray. Chloe Patterson, I beg your pardon. Murray was already out there. Between the circles, here's McCall. Here is Patterson. Foul line extended on the right-hand side of the floor. Into the middle, and a travel called against McCall of Ironton. And it's New Lex basketball.
Is that been 3 straight travels?
Yes, it is. Here's Ava Snediger, her first appearance on the floor for New Lex. Panthers unable to take advantage of the 3 straight travels, though. So a couple empty possessions for New Lex. Let's see if they can get a basket here. Here's Ward. Chloe Dick looking in the post to Snediger. Now she's got it. She finds the open person, Ward, who makes the extra pass. McCoy, be aggressive, Mackenzie. Nope, she'll move it to Newland. McCoy has it. There's 2-play catch. There comes Mackenzie McCoy. Out the other side, trying to get it to Dick, but it's turned over. That pass was deflected by McCall. And it's a New Lexington turnover. And now here's Neal all the way into the paint. That's going to be a foul. I think they're going to get Snediger with the block, and it'll be 2 free throws coming for Neal. Pretty easy call there for the official. And there you go. Quinn, you got here for the remaining 5 minutes of quarter number 2.
All right. Addison Neal at the line for her first free throw. She's got it. Tie game. First points of the second quarter have been scored.
More than 3 minutes in. You're right.
Ironton with an opportunity to take the lead here with Addison Neal's second free throw attempt. It's good.
Yeah, timeout. Timeout, Ironton.
Ironton will take a 1-point lead.
We mentioned it, Quinn. New Lex had an opportunity to stretch the lead, but several empty possessions by the Panthers. And now, in the middle stages of quarter number 2, Ironton has regained the lead, 15-14.
By the looks of it, I mean, it appears that New Lex is being outcoached. I mean, whatever defensive scheme Ironton has planned up right now, it is working to perfection. New Lex has not scored this quarter.
Score update in Dresden. Into the first quarter of the Tri-Valley Scotties. 10-8 over New Philadelphia. That's East/Southeast Division 3. Tri-Valley 10, New Philly 8 at the end of 1.
Ward will bring it up the court. Passes to McCoy. To Newland at the corner. Then will pass out to Dick. McCoy. Ward will pass it in to Snedker. Snedker to Newland. Newland fires for 3. Just off. Rebounded by Izzy Ward, though. She takes behind the three-point line to McCoy. Ward throw back to Dick. She has trouble with the pass. Drives in. Foul on New Lex to travel.
Too much standing still on the offensive end by the Panthers. And result in another turnover. This has been a nightmarish second quarter so far for New Lex.
McCall brings it up, guarded by Dick. Ward pokes the ball free, but McCall gets it back. McCall drives. Travel. Lots of travels going on this second quarter.
Layla Riley replaces Ava Snedeker. Good minutes from Ava. Again, Caroline Dupler sits with 2 fouls. She's picked up that second foul midway through the opening quarter. She's been sitting ever since.
Ward brings it up. Pass to Newland. To Riley. Riley to McCoy in the corner. She drives.
Oh, what
spins.
a move. Couldn't finish.
No good. Off the rim. Murray will take it up.
Good time to point out. And a foul against Gracie Newland. Good time to point out, Quinn. Chloe Dick scoreless.
Yeah.
Wasn't feeling well earlier today. Trying to play through it. There's no question she's struggling a little bit. Did have a big block earlier.
Yeah.
16.6 points per game coming in for Chloe.
Hawkins has got it. She drives. She's fouled and gets the bucket. She'll head to the line for an and one free throw. Ironton has an opportunity to take a 2-possession lead over New Lexington.
Layla Riley whistled for the foul. Layla Baker replaces Gracie Newland. Bo Dupler searching for any kind of combination he can to generate a little bit of offense here for New Lex, who's been held scoreless the first 4.5 minutes here of the second quarter.
Free throw, no good.
And we're going to get a New Lex foul. And that's on Chloe Dick, and I believe that's 2 on Chloe. It is. And foul trouble starting them out for New Lex.
Ironton. Sorry.
Yeah, you're finally Lawless on the floor for the Tigers. Good, Quinn.
Ironton gets an opportunity. Starting on the end. Layup, no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up again, no good. And batted out of bounds by Ironton.
I think that's going to be a foul. Yes, they're going to get Addie Neal with a foul. The Ironton fans who we sit amongst are not happy with the call. I don't think the official cares. It's New Lex basketball.
Izzy Ward will bring it up.
New Lex needs to get some movement on this end of the floor.
Ward will pass to Baker. Baker will pass to Dick. Dick fires for 3, no good. Rebounded by Layla Baker. Out to Mackenzie McCoy. She fires for 3, no good. Rebounded by Hawkins. And another pass will soar out of bounds for the Ironton Tigers.
Yeah, she was trying to get it to Lawless running down the middle of the floor, but Jolie's pass sails into the New Lex student section. And the timeout, Bo Duper, that's a good timeout.
Yeah.
30 seconds. And what has been, look, you can only describe it as a nightmarish second quarter for New Lex. Scoreless
Yeah.
And fortunate to only be down 3 points. The score at the end of one was 14-13. Second quarter's been 4-0. Ironton were more than midway. So it's a Bo Duper will call timeout and try to get everybody on the same page.
That first quarter was largely dominated by Mackenzie McCoy, and she just hasn't been able to replicate it this second quarter, and Ironton has definitely been able to take advantage of that.
The only thing keeping it from being a bigger score disparity is that Ironton has turned over probably 15 times.
Yeah.
At least a dozen in this first half. That's allowed New Lex to stay within shouting distance.
Ward will pass it into McCoy. Under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. McCoy will pass to Riley. Ward has it now. She'll pass to Baker. She'll pass out to Riley. Riley for three. Long. Rebounded by Mackenzie McCoy.
There's
She'll
Mackenzie
put it up.
McCoy.
And New Lex has finally scored their first points in the second quarter, cutting the lead to 1.
McCoy in the double figures with 10 now. Almost a turnover.
Neal with it. Izzy
She's
Ward
tied
gets
up by
her hands on
Izzy
the ball.
Ward. Will stay. Baseline out of bounds situation here for Ironton as everybody looks over at Mike Freeman. Barks out instructions.
She's passing it to Hawkins. Hawkins in the post. She gets it up.
Oh, my.
And one.
And that's going to be on Izzy Ward. And Hankins is going to go to the line to cap off the old-fashioned three-point play.
Ironton, once again, another opportunity to take a 2-possession lead late in the second quarter. Hawkins' free throw is no good. Rebounded by Chloe Dick. And she'll bring it down the court. Poke free by Ironton. But New Lex will maintain possession. Pass to Mackenzie McCoy. She'll pass to Riley. Riley to Ward. Ward will drive in to McCoy. McCoy takes a mid-range off the side of the backboard.
Yeah, McCoy almost ran into her own teammate there, and Ward. Lawless traveled.
Another foul. Another travel. There's been a lot of travels this game.
Chloe Patterson returns Lawless, sits. Mike Freeman grabs her immediately, says, shake it off. You're going back in here momentarily.
McCoy will bring it down the court, trying to get anything going for this New Lexington offense, which has been pretty much dormant this second quarter.
Yeah, dormant, good choice of words.
Ward will get a screen from Baker. Ward fires for three. No good. Rebounded by Baker. Baker will put it up. She's got a basket. Oh, sorry. No, she doesn't.
Yeah. It almost looked like it went in, but it did not. You're right. I'm with you.
Fighting for the ball.
Yeah, there's Hankins.
Hankins' layup. No good.
New Lex dodges a bullet there. Under a minute.
Here comes Chloe Dick. She'll pass to McCoy, to Ward in the corner. Ward drives.
Stepped on the baseline.
She's out of bounds.
Frustration continuing to mount for New Lex against this packed-in, man-to-man defense of Ironton.
Neal will bring it down, guarded by Riley.
30 seconds.
Murray has it now. Pass to Hawkins. Another pass. Stays in bounds. And this one.
Deflected out of bounds by Ward.
19 seconds remain here in the second quarter. Ironton will have the ball.
Leading 19-16.
McCall has it. She drives, and it's good.
This match is the biggest lead of the night for Ironton.
Here comes Chloe Dick. She fires for three. Short. Rebounded by Layla Baker, who puts it up. No good. Dick with the rebound. Put back. No good. And that's the end of the half. New Lex trails Ironton 16-21.
We have reached halftime here at Jim Leckrone Gymnasium in New Lexington, and as you just heard my broadcaster Quinn Mildenstein say a minute ago, it is 21-16. Ironton on top of New Lex. Boy, what a frustrating second quarter for the Panthers. They muster only 3 points while surrendering 8. And consequently, they trail by 5, 21-16. At the halftime break, the winner advances to action on Saturday against either North Adams or Nelsonville York. Those two playing tonight in Southern Ohio. Last time we saw, it was a big lead for North Adams, and it continues to be. They lead at 32-16 late in the first half. North Adams, this number 6 seed. Nelsonville York, a lower seed, number 19, I believe, coming into that one. So the winner in Waverly Saturday afternoon against either North Adams or Nelsonville York. Tri-Valley and New Lexington, as we go around the MBL, also in action tonight. That game in Dresden. Halftime, the Scotties a 5-point lead, 19-14 over New Philadelphia in that one. Mackenzie McCoy leads New Lex with a game-high 10 points. And Addie Neal and Jolie Hankins, I beg your pardon, each have 6 for the Ironton Tigers. And they have a 21-16 lead here at the half. All right, we'll step aside and take a break for a couple minutes. Halftime here at New Lex. Back in just a few minutes here on the Orange and Black Boosters stream presentation.
My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President. And here at New Lex, we are
One team, all sports.
Back at New Lex, Jim LaCrone Gymnasium. Halftime between New Lex and Ironton finds the Ironton Tigers on top of New Lex by the score of 21-16. I'm Greg Mitz. Quinn Mildenstein sits to my left, as do Alex Thorngate and Michael Steele, putting us on and off air. All part of Panther Productions, presented by the Orange and Black Boosters. Well, Quinn, we were concerned about a slow start for New Lex, given the 11-day layoff between games. First quarter was just fine. It was the second quarter where New Lex ran into some trouble.
Yeah, I think a part of that issue is Caroline Dupler with her 2 fouls early in the game. Her not being able to play that second quarter, I think, has affected the New Lexington Panthers greatly. She's one of the senior leaders on that team, and I think her being on the floor is just important for their success.
Yeah, that's the bad news. The good news is she only has 2. She does not have 3. She sat most of the first half with 2 fouls, so she will start the second half. And you're right, they desperately need her and her ability to keep possessions alive with offensive rebounds and deflections, so on and so forth. So she will be back here for quarter number 3. If you're the Panthers, you've got to shake off the frustration that started to creep in there late in the second half. It's a packed in, and I do mean really packed in, Ironton defense. It's man-to-man, but it's packed in almost like a zone. Giving New Lex the 3-point shot, and New Lex has been unable to hit that shot for most of the first half. They've hit a couple, but very low percentage, and its results has resulted in Ironton with a 5-point lead as we get set for the third quarter here, just moments away here at New Lex. We did this during the pregame show. Let's go around the MVL just quickly here before the start of the second half. Tonight, New Philadelphia and Tri-Valley playing in a Division III East District semifinal. I guess you'd actually say play-in game. The winner gets Zanesville on Saturday, 1 o'clock. Last time we heard Tri-Valley, a narrow lead at the half. Tomorrow, it's a big one, not very far from here. Glen Hersey Gymnasium in Thornville. Number 2 Sheridan, number 3 Athens in a Southeast District Division III matchup. The winner probably gets Unioto on Monday, I believe, at a neutral site. I'll have to verify that, but I believe that will be at a neutral site if it's the Sheridan Generals. A whole bunch of NBL teams in action tomorrow in East District Division 4. Meadowbrook, Maysville, Philo, Riverview, John Glenn, and Morgan all play tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow evening, I should say, in Division 4. The West Muskingum Tornadoes, champions of the small school division, they don't play until a week from tonight. They'll host number 8 Fairless at Gary Ankrum Gymnasium at West Muskingum High School. The winner of that game advances to the district title game and a trip to the Sweet 16. The Crooksville Ceramics are in action on Saturday in East District Division 6. The number 9 seed Ceramics will take on number 4 and State Power Highland, the Highland Hawks. That game in Berlin. And that one as we take you around the MVL. I believe, I can't see the arrow. Yep, New Lex possession to start the third quarter. Too many empty possessions in that third quarter.
Yeah, there is so many.
Realistically, the Panthers are very fortunate to still be in the ballgame.
Yeah.
Only down 5, and that's because of a myriad of turnovers by Ironton. That has kept the Panthers within striking distance. Let's see if New Lex can get off to a better start here in the third quarter. And here's Mackenzie McCoy, who has a game-high 10. Only 2 in the second quarter, though. Trying to get it to the high post, she does the Dupler, who returns it back to McCoy. No spacing, they'll have to start again. Here's Ward along the baseline, and she stepped on the baseline again. Almost an instant replay of what happened down to our left near the end of the first half. And it's Ironton basketball. New Lex trying to dial up some pressure. Use your defense to create some offense. You're struggling so bad offensively. Almost a turnover. But the Tigers come out of there with it. Now they do turn it over as the pass intended for Patterson goes right into the hands of Anthony Stevens, former girls coach here at New Lex. And the Panthers have the basketball. Here's McCoy. She'll enter it to Gracie Newland, who gets it into the middle of the floor. He hands it to Ward. Ward spins into the paint. 1-on-4, little Euro step. And she lays it in off the glass. That's a good start for the Panthers. Almost a turnover. The ball's still loose on the floor. Could still be a turnover, but the Tigers able to come out of there with it. Here's Addie Neal. 21-18 Ironton. Neal right down the lane line. Oh, it's taken away by McCoy.
Wow.
That was brilliant. And now she'll start it ahead. Here's Mackenzie McCoy. Hesitation dribble all the way to the rim. She's fouled, and a couple free throws coming from McCoy as she continues to be the catalyst for this New Lex team. And she'll go to the free throw line to try to cut this lead down to 2 and even 1.
Yeah, New Lex has found themselves a pulse here.
Yes, quickly. Just a minute in to the third quarter. First one up and in. Lead trimmed to 2, 21-19. McCoy with 11. That was a great steal down here. She just swiped it right out of the hands of the Tiger. Panthers within 1. McCoy's got a dozen. They'll dial up some pressure. Here's Patterson up the left sideline. She finds Neal. Down low, it's taken away by Chloe Dick. It's an easy steal. And now New Lex has a chance to take the lead. Here comes Chloe Dick into the front court. McCoy, she'll drive baseline. Spins her way, almost lost her footing. And now she's blocked in, and as a result, traveled. Shot blocked by Patterson, and it results in a New Lex turnover. And New Lex squanders an opportunity. 6:49 to play. Does allow the Panthers to set their pressure, though.
Yeah.
Hankins throws it into McCall. McCall pivots and finds Neal up the left sideline. Still in the backcourt. She has a knock free, and she traveled.
Wow.
I'm not quite sure where the travel comes, but one way or the other, it's New Lex basketball. I don't know if our mics are picking up the New Lex fans down to our left, so we apologize if it is. New Lex another opportunity to take the lead. Here's Ward. Ward penetrating pitch to Newland. Dupler now to the free throw line. She'll pivot and throw it back where she came from. Here's Chloe Dick. 3 on the way from the right point. It's too strong. Up with the rebound. Caroline Dupler, but she has it knocked away into the hands of Jolie Hankins of Ironton. And she'll look to start it ahead. Addie Murray back onto the floor. She set the duration of the second quarter for Ironton, dribbling right-handed. Now she'll cross dribble back into the middle, down on the left lane line, all the way to the rim, and she's fouled. And I think that's going to be 3 on Dupler. And a couple free throws coming from Murray, who dribbled to the right, dribbled back to the left, and just had the C's kind of parted for. And a couple free throws coming here from Murray. Lex kind of can't get out of their own way here a little bit. First free throw is off the mark. She'll get another one. Layla Baker for New Lex, replacing Dupler, who sits with the 3 fouls. Chloe Patterson will sit for Ironton in favor of Aaliyah Lawless, who's onto the floor. 21-20. 6 minutes and change remaining in quarter number 3. Division 5 Southeast District quarterfinal, beg your pardon. Murray's second free throw no good, and Chloe Dick gobbles up that carom. And here comes New Lex. Let's go. Another chance to take the lead here. Here's McCoy. Between the circles, directing traffic with her left hand, and she'll go to Gracie Newland. Newland drives the left hand, gets to the block, feeds it to Baker in the middle, who kicks it back out to McCoy. 3 on the way from Izzy Ward. It's on the way. It's off the rim. No good. That's an easy rebound for Addie Neal, who throws it ahead. It's taken away by McCoy. Here comes McKenzie to Layla Baker. Baker back to Dick. Dick all the way to the rim. Puts it up. Won't go, but a couple free throws coming for Chloe Dick. And maybe that'll get her untracked in this one. McCall is the culprit for Ironton. Her first, team second of the quarter. 5:36 left to play in it, and Dick to the line trying to tie it and possibly give New Lex the lead. First free throw off the mark. Chloe struggling, trying to play through this one. Not feeling great before the game as I talked to Bo Dupler. Lily Lewis replaces Jolie Hankins. Second free throw coming here for Chloe Dick. She's got it. And we're even at 21. New Lex scores the first 5 points here, quarter number 3, and they tie the game. And now on the sideline is Neal. It's another Tiger turnover, and it's New Lex basketball. Timeout Mike Freeman. He's seen enough, as his team has given up a 5-point lead here to begin quarter number 3.
The New Lex defense, with the amount of pressure they've been putting and forcing Ironton into these really tough passes, they've been struggling to pass all night. They've been able to generate so many turnovers this quarter.
Indeed they have, and they've ran off 5 points already, more points than they scored in the second quarter. What a tough second quarter that was. for New Lex, that happens sometimes. You got to play through it. You got to shake it off. That happens to all teams over the course of a long season. So shake it off and keep playing. And so far, so good in the third quarter for Bo Dupler's club as they have even things at 21. 5 minutes and change remaining in quarter number 3. Greg Mitch, Quinn Mildenstein, Alex Thorngate, Michael Steele with you, all part of Panther Productions tonight. Mentioned a minute ago, worth repeating though, the New Lex boys team and Jeremy Dorr and his club begin their tournament run as they look to repeat as Southeast District champions. And they'll take on Fairfield Union Monday nights in Lancaster, suburban Lancaster anyway. New Lexington basketball, side out of bounds in the front court. Izzy Ward will throw it in to Mackenzie McCoy. Ward now on the left-hand side of the floor. She gets into the middle and bounces it to Baker, who turns it back to the head of the key to Newland. Chloe Dick now, she spins all the way to the rim, but the left hand hits on the rim, and it goes. Dick scores it, and New Lex has a 7-0 run, and a 2-point lead. It's 23-21 New Lex. Boy, that's great to see if you're a Panther fan. Chloe Dick scoring it off the window. Here comes Murray, but she's going to be fouled by Newland. Easy call for the official, that one. New Lex's second. I'm looking at timeouts on the board, I'm sorry. Second team foul, I believe, against New Lex of the quarter, it is. Side out of bounds in the front court for Ironton. Hankins returns. Lily Lewis sits. Still no Peyton Royal for Ironton, who had played well in their last couple ball games, but not in the lineup. Unavailable appears tonight. Here's Murray. Mackenzie McCoy defends her, making her life difficult on the left-hand side of the floor. Now way out high, she'll go guard to Hankins. Hankins skips it across. Ava Snedeker's on the floor for New Lex, by the way, now too. Here's Lawless along the baseline. Kick it back out. 3 on the way from Murray. Hits well off the mark. Rebound still available into the hand to Hankins of Ironton. And I think she's going to be whistled for a travel. And that's a break for New Lex. And the Panthers have the basketball back with a 2-point lead, 23-21. Ironton still scoreless here in quarter number 3. Here's Izzy Ward, the left point. She'll go to the right point to Layla Riley. Riley over to Ward. Nice awareness by Izzy Ward there to go back and get that pass. Here's McCoy. McCoy 3 on the way from the right point, and she got it. She shoots it in from downtown. McCoy's having a huge night. And it's a 10-0 New Lex run. They lead at 26-21. 10 consecutive points run off by New Lex as we hit the midway point here of quarter number 3. Quinn Middlestein.
Addison Neal, Ironton for 3, and they respond back. Lead cut to 2 as Mackenzie McCoy brings it down the court.
First 3 points of the quarter for the Tigers.
Ward in the corner. She'll find Snedeker in the paint. Snedeker puts it up, no good. Oh, Mackenzie McCoy with a steal though. She'll put it up, and she's got it. Mackenzie McCoy has had a monstrous game.
What a performance by McCoy when they really need her.
Yeah, Lawless has the ball here. She's gonna pass to Hankins. Hankins to Murray. Back to Lawless. Lawless drives. Murray has it well beyond the 3-point line. Right off Mackenzie McCoy. Ironton will maintain possession.
McCoy up to 17 points now to go along with at least 4 or 5 takeaways.
Yeah, she's had an incredible night. Passing to Lawless. Guarded by Riley. Unable to make it move into the paint. McCall has it. She's stuck.
Come on, Ava.
Ava gets the rebound off the missed layup by Neal. And Izzy Ward will bring it down the court.
Nice move by
Drives
Ward.
into the paint. She's got herself 8 points. Izzy Ward has had some great moves inside the paint to get New Lex some points.
Biggest lead of the night now for the Panthers, 30-24. They trailed by 5 at the halftime break.
McCall in the paint. She'll pass out to Lawless. She loses it, but gains it back. drives, guarded by Snepker.
Oh.
And it's going to be a foul.
I think they're going to get Ava.
Yeah.
Nope, Layla Baker, I beg your pardon. And only the third team foul against New Lex, so it'll be a baseline out of bounds scenario here.
Dick
Chloe
will come
Dick,
in.
yep, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're
Dick
good.
will come
man.
in for Riley.
Absolutely.
Patterson will inbound.
Oh, nice set play off the out of bounds.
Ironton gets themselves a bucket. Here comes McCoy down the court. Pass to Ward, to Baker. Baker loses it, gets it back, pass to Dick. She'll give it to McCoy. To Baker. Drives to the paint, mid-range.
Oh, a big shot by Layla Baker. That's a big basket.
Whatever Bo Dupler said to these girls in the locker room, it is sure working.
You're right.
Crowd getting into it now.
Yeah, they're going to get Chloe Dick.
Yeah, got her hands in there.
Kind of disrupted the progress of McCall towards the basket. Easy call for the official. I believe that's 3 on Chloe. Minute 38 remaining. In the third quarter, she'll sit in favor of Gracie Newland. Dupler and Dick both sit with 3 fouls for the Panthers.
Murray will inbound. She's got Lawless in the corner. McCall's got it. She'll pass to Neal.
Oh, what a play by Layla Baker.
Stolen by Layla Baker.
That was a great play, reaching in there with that left hand.
Izzy Ward to McCoy.
Good pass.
Layla Baker for 3. No good. Rebounded by Lawless. And another turnover for Ironton.
Great play by Newland. And the New Lex crowd appreciates it across the way.
Izzy Ward taking her time. She'll pass to McCoy. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
New Lex by 6, and they might be content to hold for 1 here. And an adult down to my left seems to want to scream and holler at the girls on the floor. Wow.
That's sad. McCoy, Ward from the corner, no good. Lawless is going to get it. She's driving, guarded by Newland.
Great play by Newland. That's a travel. That was outstanding by Gracie Newland. To use her body and put both hands up in the air to not get the foul.
Way to hustle by New Lex.
You know what? We might have gotten a timeout. And I think that's what happened. I think there was a timeout before the travel. And it's still going to be Ironton basketball. I might be misreading that, but that's the impression I'm getting. The winner tonight advances to action on Saturday at the Downtown Arena in Waverly. Tip-off slated for 12:45 against either North Adams or Nelsonville York. Those two playing tonight right now, and Michael Steele tells me it's all North Adams. They lead 51-26 midway through the third quarter. So it'll be North Adams on Saturday afternoon for the winner of this one. Right now, New Lex a 6-point edge, 32-26, as we're getting pretty late here in quarter number 3. That will be the district semifinal game in Division 5. See if we can get you an update on that Tri-Valley girls game going on in Dresden tonight. End of 3, and it's 11-point Scotty lead, 32-21. Scotty's a 3 seed. New Philadelphia, the number 4 seed. The winner advances to action on Saturday at Winland in Zanesville to take on the Blue Devils. Potential Tri-Valley Zanesville matchup in the next round. That's a combined Southeast and East district in Division 3.
Under 20 seconds to go. Murray will inbound for Ironton. Looking for someone, and she's going to get called for a 5-second violation. What a break for the Panthers.
Yeah, that might have been a break. Well, that was a quick 5.
That's what I was thinking. Under 20 seconds to go, New Lex got a chance to increase their lead.
Dupler and Dick back onto the floor for this final possession. Baker and Ava Snedeker sit.
McCoy having a good night. She'll bring it down the court. Clock ticks down to 10 seconds. McCoy drives. Newland's got it. Ward, she's got to shoot it. And New Lex will not get a shot off. And the third quarter will end with a 6-point New Lex lead as they lead 32-26 over the visiting Ironton Tigers.
Much, much better quarter for New Lex. In fact, they matched their production from the first half. They went to the halftime break having scored 16. They put up 16 in the third quarter, and they lead at 32-26, 16-5. Third quarter, I beg your pardon, for the New Lexington Panthers and Bo Dupler's team. Quinn, you mentioned it. What did Bo Dupler say at the halftime break? Well, I don't know, but that was the New Lex team that we're accustomed to seeing there in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Once they got the wheels going a little bit, they looked a lot more like themselves. It was a frustrating second quarter for New Lex against a packed-in Ironton defense. And I think the key is use your defense to create some of your offense.
Yeah.
And get it going that way. And New Lex able to do that in that third quarter. We head to the fourth. Here at Jim LaCrone Gymnasium, it'll be Ironton basketball to begin quarter number 4. Greg Mitz, Quinn Mittelstein, Alex Thorngate, Michael Steele with you tonight. Thanks for making us a part of your Wednesday evening. It's been a pleasure doing these games all season long. This is my 5th one with Alex and Michael down there to my left. My first one with you, though, Quinn.
Yeah.
Good to be in the booth with you. Julie Hankins will trigger it in for the Ironton Tigers as we begin the fourth quarter. Defense is the chant from the New Lex student section. Hattie Neal to the right block, puts up a runner. It's no good, but the rebound kept alive into the hands of McCall, and she's fouled. And that's going to be 4 on Caroline Dupler. And a couple free throws coming for McCall. Caroline kind of looks skyward as if to say, boy, it's been one of those nights. She'll sit. Layla Baker will replace her, and Dupler's going to have to sit for probably 4 or 5 minutes with the 4 fouls. McCall's first free throw, no good. She'll get another one. Here comes Layla Baker. Julie Hankins leads Ironton with 8. Mackenzie McCoy with 17 for New Lex. Came into the night averaging 11 and a half. That one not even close. And Chloe Dick, the easy rebound for New Lex, and she'll start it ahead. Here's McCoy, and McCoy content to just stand there and dribble it. You've got the lead, absolutely. Just pull it out and dribble it right there. And let time tick off the clock. You got a 6-point lead. Triple handoff action now to Gracie Newland. There's Ward. Ward back to Newland, who makes the extra pass to Chloe Dick. She's in no hurry. She'll just pull it out. Newland now, guarded closely by Lawless of Ironton. New Lex in no rush, nor should they be. Here comes Izzy Ward. Kick it to Dick in the corner. Chloe Dick spins her way. She's fouled. Nope, traveled. Bo Dupler doesn't like the call, but it's to no avail. It'll be Ironton basketball. Lawless sits. Chloe Patterson returns for the Ironton Tigers. Ironton, the number 18 seed coming in. New Lex trying to dial up some pressure. Here looking for a turnover. Here's Hankins. She finds Patterson. Patterson's almost back tipped. It's loose and it's taken away by Gracie Newland. A nice play by the senior Newland to back tap it and then come out of there with it. Now here's Izzy Ward. New Lex already with their biggest lead of the night. They look to extend it here on this possession. Gracie Newland, who's pretty cool, calm, and collected out there. Layla Baker. It's still a really packed in Ironton defense. Newland has it way out high. Mike Freeman says, come out, girls. Izzy Ward weaves her way and finds Chloe Dick. Dick, one-hand pass across the floor to Baker. Baker gets into the middle, puts up a little runner, sits on the rim, and it won't fall. And the rebound taken down by Hankins of the Tigers. Ironton in transition now, almost taken away, and it is taken away. That was a great play by Ward. And numbers developing for New Lex. Here comes Mackenzie McCoy. McCoy lets the defense go by, and she puts it up and in. Timeout, Bo Duplo. What a play by McCoy. What a night number 4 has had. And New Lex has their biggest lead of the night, 34-26. That all started with a really good play along the sideline over there by the freshman Ward to deflect the pass, keep it in play, find McCoy, who let the defense fly by. She scores it down here off the window, and it's an 8-point Panther lead.
There has been zero answer for Mackenzie McCoy tonight.
On a night when they really, really need her. A little bit of sickness running through the club. Chloe Dick among those, not feeling great. She's only got 3 points. On a night they really, really need a Mackenzie McCoy. She has been humongous on both ends of the floor. The smallest player on the floor has been the biggest tonight. McCoy with an absolutely tremendous performance. Hats off to Mackenzie. 6:04 left to play in quarter number 4. New Lex on top of Ironton, 34-26. If you joined us late, it was a 5-point Ironton lead at the halftime break, 21-16. Boy, it was a really rough second quarter for New Lex, but the second half has been mostly Panthers. And they'll dial up some diamond pressure here again. Hankins throws it into Murray, who's in a lot of trouble on the sideline. And it's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Ironton having all kinds of trouble against this New Lex pressure. Hankins throws it into McCall, who finds Patterson. Back to McCall into the middle, taken away by Layla Baker, who finds Ward. McCoy now in triple threat. Nice job by Mackenzie to pivot away from the defense. And now she's fouled. They're going to get Addie Neal. And they'll put the ball on the sideline. This will be sideline out of bounds for New Lex. That's a little bit unfortunate. I'd like to see it on the baseline. There's Peyton Royal for the first time tonight. Royal enters. Strange. Royal had been playing very well coming in, was a starter. But she makes her first appearance in the fourth quarter tonight. Here's Newland of New Lex. Dribble handoff action. The Ward, who goes to McCoy. Those two weave out front. Skipping into the corner to Ward. Ward high arching 3 on the way. Hits off the mark. Offensive rebound by Layla Baker. And she throws it out to Chloe Dick. And the possession continues for New Lex. 5.5 left to play in the ball game. Panthers by 8. McCoy way out high. She looks to attack and feeds it to Newland. Newland pivoting on her right foot. She'll drive it out the other side. Finds Baker. 3 ball on the way from the baseline, but it sails far and it's taken down by Peyton Roy. Well, hello there, buddy. How are you? You go ahead, buddy. Troy Patterson has it for Ironton. We got a guest here in the booth. Making his way through. Here's McCall of Ironton as we approach the middle stages of the fourth quarter. New Lex by 8. Murray. Patterson. She'll take the 3 on the way from the left wing. Not even close. Rebound still available, but Layla Baker comes out of there with it. Nice play by Chloe Dick to tap it to her with the right hand. And it's New Lex basketball. Again, the Panthers in no hurry here. In fact, Ironton's only fouled 1 time. They've got 3 more to give. Something to keep an eye on here as we begin to come down the stretch. Ball in the corner now to Layla Baker. She'll just pass it back out to Gracie Newland. The ball swings around the horn to Chloe Dick. Guarded closely by McCall. And now Ironton's going to have to come out and defend. Here's Newland kicking into the corner to Izzy Ward. Ward drives it, gets into the paint, and she's fouled. That should be 2 shots. They're going to get Patterson, who hit her right across the arm. And Izzy Ward is going to go to the free throw line. And as we hit the midway point here of fourth quarter to bring us home, Quinn Middlestein.
Thank you. Izzy Ward with an opportunity to increase the lead to double digits if she hits both. Her first free throw. Good.
She's got 9 on a night Izzy really hasn't shot the ball very well. She's still finding a way to generate some offense. 9 points for Ward, who's over her average. 6.6 points per game coming in. Nice looking freshman, Izzy Ward.
Her second. Bounces out. Here comes Murray down the court. Ironton needs to get something going here quick. Neal's got it. Neal to Royal. Royals.
Nice play by Newland. And it's Newlex ball.
Wow.
You know, it's funny, Quinn. Newland has not scored tonight, but I have loved her game. She's played very well for not having scored.
I mean, same could go for Chloe Dick. She hasn't lighted up the scoreboard, but she's made an impact in other places.
Agree, absolutely. Well said.
As Newland will pass it to Baker. Baker loses it, and a great heads-up play to get it back to Baker. McCoy travels.
Good, buddy.
Had a little hop there in her dribble. And the crowd is not happy with that call.
Yeah, I need to know who a couple of these players are.
Hankins will inbound. She gets it to Murray. Murray's down. Royal fighting for it. This new Lexington defense has been absolutely relentless.
We're live on the air.
An inbound here. Royals got it. Back to Hankins. Hankins will pass it to Murray, who's taking it down. Neal drives. Off the rim.
Oh, that should have been a foul on McCall. I think they're going to call Layla Baker. Oh, that is unfortunate. That should have been a foul on McCall. She rigged right across Baker's eyes, who's really feeling it.
Royal
That's
inbound.
unfortunate. It'll stay with Ironton.
Royal will inbound once more. Gets it to Neal.
McCall's triple teamed.
All the way back to the volleyball line is Murray.
Pardon me if you already said this, Quinn, but Caroline Dupler back onto the floor for New Lex as well with the 4 fouls.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, nice move by McCall.
Oh, no good.
Finish out. A rebound by Dupler. She's fouled. Good. So I got a little excited there and took it over. That was a great rebound. Go ahead, Quinn.
It's fine. You know, with Ironton being down 9, if not much time to go, they're not putting up shots like you'd want to. I mean, it's now or never.
Only 2:37 left in the game. You're right.
Here comes Ward to McCoy. Ironton playing very heavy defense. They're going to get a tip. Ward's going to get it back, luckily. And
a 10-second call, yes.
Great play there by Ironton.
You never like a turnover, but at least it's a dead ball turnover. You can set your defense. That was almost a live ball turnover that would have led to offense for Ironton.
Yeah.
So New Lex at least able to set their defense.
Great hustle by Ward to get that back. Royal will pass it. Neal loses it, gets it back. Back to Royal. New Lex playing very up. And Mackenzie McCoy.
Oh, what a play by McCoy.
Deflects the ball and then steals it right back. And she'll bring it up. She'll pass to Ward. We'll give it to Newland. Newland to Dupler. McCoy to Newland. Newlex is going to be content to take this clock down.
You know, McCoy's got 19. And I feel like there's been times tonight she's been too unselfish.
Yeah.
There's been a couple times that she maybe should have shot it.
That'll be a foul on Ironton, I believe.
Yeah, Addie Neal, the guilty party.
and Royal will come off. In comes Lily Lewis.
Marley Travis onto the floor for the first time for Ironton as well. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Greg Mitz, Quinn Miltenstein, Alex Thorngate, Michael Steele with you tonight, Panther Productions, as we kick off tournament play. Here tonight's broadcast presented by the Orange and Black Boosters. Thanks so much to them.
My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President. And here at New Lex, we are
One team, all sports.
The winner advances to play North Adams on Saturday at Waverly. Tip scheduled for 12:45. And that one, North Adams, well, it's in my notes here somewhere. North Adams, the number 6 seed in this tournament. So potentially 6 versus 7 in the semifinal on Saturday afternoon if New Lex can hold on to this 9-point lead here for the final minute 46. Okay, Q.
All right. Here's Izzy Ward inbound. She'll get it to McCoy. Ironton playing up a lot, and it's going to be another foul on Addison Murray.
Still one more to give for Ironton before New Lex would be in the bonus. You know, I reported it a minute ago as North Adams, and it's probably still going to be North Adams, but Nelson York has cut that to a 17-point game. McCoy's first free throw up and good.
She's got 20 tonight.
It is 61-44, North Adams. Past the midway point of the fourth quarter. That goes final before we sign off. We'll update you on that one.
McCoy's second shot, no good. Rebounded by Dupler. She gets it back to McCoy. Little spin move. Oh. She'll pass it back to Newland. To Ward. Ward will pass it back out to McCoy. And she'll be fouled.
Good job by Mackenzie playing through the contact. Not assuming the whistle was going to come.
She'll head back for 2 more.
And New Lex now in the bonus for the final minute 22 and leading by 9.
Kinsey McCoy's first shot is good. New Lex will take an 11-point lead. The biggest total of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. If you joined us late, I mentioned a minute ago, it was a 5-point Ironton lead to break 21-16, but the second half has been all New Lex.
McCoy's second shot, no good. Ironton will get the rebound this time, but Dupler pokes it out. It's a fight. Who has it?
Well, Caroline hasn't played much tonight because of the fouls, but she's going to get her money's worth.
Yeah.
Diving on the floor, hands over her head, trying to get a tie ball as she gets it.
Great play by New Lex to get possession there.
Her uncle Lance sitting down to my right, the AD at Sheridan, watching Caroline play tonight.
Baker on the inbound. She'll get it to Chloe Dick, who was fouled and pushed into the bench.
Couple free throws coming for Chloe. Hasn't been a great night for Dick, but hats off to her. But Duper told me before the game, not feeling well at all, but has really gutted this one out.
Chloe Dick's first free throw, no good.
Chloe will be first team All-MVL here in the next couple weeks and probably first team All-Southeast District as well.
Her second free throw is good. She's got 4 on the night and increases the lead to 12. Here comes Addison Murray. Patterson loses it. She'll pass to Neal. Neal fires for 3. No good. Rebounded by Lewis. She'll put it up. No good. Rebounded by Caroline Duplass. She's wrestled to the ground.
Couple of free throws coming for Caroline. That's not going to bother her at all. She'll just walk to the other end and shoot the free throws. New Lex 56 seconds away from victory number 15 on the year and advancing to the district semifinal. I got to tell you, Quinn, at the halftime break, I wasn't so confident.
I know. I was worried. You know,
It was a 5-point Tiger lead at the break, 21-16. Mostly because of a really difficult second quarter for New Lex, where they just could not buy a basket. Halftime adjustments made, and it's gone a lot better.
Caroline Duper's first free throw is good. The lead is up to 13.
Caroline scored the first basket of the game. That's her first point since. Of course, troubled with foul trouble, pardon the pun. Or to turn a phrase.
Murray brings it down. Pass to McCall.
45 seconds left in the game.
Stolen by Caroline Dupler. And the ball is going to be kicked out of bounds.
Great play by Dupler. Could not quite pick it up, but that was a great play. A whole bunch of subs coming onto the floor for Ironton for the final 39 ticks of the clock. Their fans who've made the trip give their seniors a nice round of applause as they leave.
And here comes Dufour, her first action of the night. She's got McCoy. McCoy pokes it free. McCoy gets the steal, puts it up, and she's fouled. Having your first playing time of the game coming against Mackenzie McCoy's got to be tough.
Yeah,
especially with the
you're
night
right.
she's having.
Yeah, McCoy has been tremendous.
First free throw is good. New Lexington has scored 40. It's a 14-point lead and a mass substitution in for New Lex.
Oliver Schneider, Layla Riley, and Ellie Cook onto the floor. And shout out to Lila Boyden, one of my broadcast partners this year. She'll check in right now for Mackenzie McCoy. And McCoy's going to get a real nice ovation as she comes off. What a performance tonight by Mackenzie McCoy.
Put the team on her back.
Indeed. Yeah, well said. Clock has not started. Clock needs to run. Now it does.
Lawless. And going to be a foul on Boyden.
When you work high school sports, you never know who's going to drop by the booth. In this case, a toddler. Just wanted to come up and say hello.
Ellie Cook gets the ball. Ellie Cook will pass to Schneider. Schneider puts it up. No good. A fight for the ball. Who has it? Ironton ball.
10 seconds.
And it's looking like New Lexington will walk out of here with a very convincing second half as Oliver slots it out of bounds. Royal on the inbound. Stolen by Jasmine Oliver. She puts it up. No good. And that will be the game. New Lexington defeats the Ironton Tigers 41-26.
New Lex outscores Ironton 25-5 in the second half, and they cruise to victory number 15 on the season. You just heard my broadcast partner Quinn Mildenstein say 41-26 the final. New Lex over Ironton. They advance to action on Saturday where they will take on North Adams. That game now a final as well. North Adams cruises to a 29-point victory tonight over Nelsonville, York. So New Lex and North Adams Saturday at Waverly, 12:45 tip time. Quinn, we talked about it. A frustrating second quarter for New Lex. Halftime adjustments made. A much better job in the second half of using your defense to create offense, and it all adds up to a New Lexington victory.
Yeah, I mean, the way that New Lexington came out pressing, after the halftime break, they were able to generate so many turnovers, which led to their offense getting started.
And they looked a lot more like themselves, especially once they got momentum going. Of course, momentum provided mostly by Mackenzie McCoy. What a performance tonight. We don't give out Player of the Game awards here, but if we were, it'd be a no-brainer. Mackenzie McCoy, when her team really needed her on a night when Chloe Dick not feeling well and in foul trouble, Caroline Dupler in foul trouble from the word go, they really needed McCoy to step up. But boy, did she. 23 points. Yeah. And listen, at least half a dozen takeaways as well. What a performance tonight by McCoy. Just hats off to her. Can't say enough about Mackenzie playing her final game here at Jim LaCrone Gymnasium tonight for New Lex. 41-26, the Panthers come out on top over the Ironton Tigers tonight. They advance to the semifinal. 15-8 now on the season for New Lex. New Lex is the number 7 seed in this tournament. They'll take on number 6 North Adams. Let's turn our attention to that one here, Quinn, just before we sign off. Don't know much about North Adams. I don't know how much Bo Dupler knows about them. We'll learn a lot about them in the coming days, but they'll hit the road, and you're one win away from being in a district championship game and a chance to play for a trip to the Sweet 16.
Yeah. Our boys were in a similar spot last year, district champions.
Yes, you're right. And they had to be giant killers to do it, literally. They had to take down a Meigs team that was really good and giants.
Yeah.
And New Lex did it in that one. So the New Lex girls on a similar type of mission. They'll go and take on North Adams. New Lex will be the designated visitors on the scoreboard in that one. And in the other half, a more prepared play-by-play guy would know. I know Portsmouth is in the other half, and I should know who the other one is. But truth be told, I do not. One way or the other, though, New Lex will be in action on Saturday. Well, this was really good. I enjoyed this. I hope you did as well. Our first time working together.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Get to do some play-by-play tonight and provide some color, and outstanding work. And thanks, as always, to our two guys down to my left, Alex Thorngate and Michael Steele, putting us on and off air all night. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. That'll wrap it up for us here at New Lex. This is Greg Mitz saying good night, everybody.
My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President. And here at New Lex, we are
One team, all sports.